You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. Yeah, I got wind of some stuff, man. Come on in, hit the like button. I was waiting, and I was waiting. I actually didn't want to be a pest, so I was waiting for the information. Also, I didn't want to present what was said to me the wrong way, and then Shamar kind of sort of get an idea on who could have told me that's in, his circle that he still tells all his business to, you know, per usual. But it's really crazy. Come on, Shamar. So, anyways, welcome. Make sure you guys are follow me on Rumble. Follow me on Rumble. Matter of fact, let me see how Rumble's doing over there while I'm waiting for y'all to come into this room. Yeah, this is crazy. I don't know. I'm not saying nothing to I'm not even reaching out to Shamar. He's gonna have to learn the hard way. I just hope that this doesn't end up biting him in the behind in the long run. I don't think that he should be making these kind of moves, but only time will tell, his situation and his decisions that he's making at the present time. He got a new manager. Let's just start off by saying that. I was saying this earlier. Um, and he's doing good, man. We're seeing he's sharing with us, his events that he's going to. He's going to schools, doing his little gig, his bookings and everything. Obviously, he's, booked and busy, and he's gonna definitely stay booked and busy because any good manager is gonna want to stay having Shamar booked and busy because that's money in their pocket as well. But this situation with this dude who's in Chicago and on probation, that right there, it ain't even sitting well with me. You know what I'm saying? The dude's got past troubles and traumas, and he did that. In fact, it was confirmed. I know that a lot of the people, like my mods and supporters, they confirmed that he quit his job and everything. But yeah, he quit his job, and a lot of people like Fenty to say, I mean, let me just say this to you. Shamar is Shamar, and he should be able to live the life that he wants to live without anyone criticizing the lifestyle, that he wants to have, which is that he wants to be in a relationship and be happy. Hey, Linda, you're the first one into the chat. Hello, sweetie. But yeah, Fendi ain't happy about this situation. This is what I'm hearing on the back end. She's not happy at all. Now, has she expressed it to Shamar? Because we know we saw an interview with her expressing how Shamar has to like kind of fall back with this relationship thing, focus on his career. You know what I'm saying? If he's gonna be torn with her, and then they'll be Gucci. Now, there's somebody who's in the picture, and it seems like this guy that Shamar's dealing with is an aggressor. And it just, I don't know. I don't see it working out. And a lot of people are saying, I haven't really been like clocking it, but a lot of people have been saying that he seems to be kind of controlling. And so was Alvo, I think the more feminine side of Alvo started coming out after they broke up, but he was the controller of the relationship as well when he was with Shamar. So I don't know how that's gonna work out for the two. Hey, sweetie. Says blessings and greetings to all. Enjoy this day. Remember, whenever you go, bring your own sunshine. Oh, thank you, Miss Dee Dee. Hey, Antonio, how are you today? Blessings and love, beautiful SL. Hit the like button. It's free. Thank you so much. I see you in the comment section, Antonio. I appreciate your interaction on the channel. Thank you for supporting the channel as always. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button. I was supposed to, which is too late now. Let me see if I can link. No, it's too late to do all that. I was supposed to be linking, my Rumble so that it could be us also live streaming on that platform, but I'll do it tomorrow. I just gotta remember. I forgot totally when I got off live earlier. Hey, Bonita, how are you, sweetie? Make sure y'all are hitting that like button. Hit the like button. The like buttons, the light looks like it's on a diet. Yeah, so there's a few things that were said to me. I'm not gonna repeat it. I even had to tell the people that were telling me that know Shamar personally, well, there's certain things that you're giving me permission to speak on or confirm. But if he told you or a small circle of people, it could be process of elimination. That could come back on that person that told me. So I don't. I was suggesting for me not to say a few things that was said to me, and they agree with that. So I'm gonna keep some things where they're at because I want people to be able to trust me when they have information, behind the scenes that I would not otherwise find out about because Shamar's not going to share it, or it might not be the 100% truth because he might not want to share it again. And that's okay with me. I don't want to burn my bridges. Shamar said that's how he likes them. Mm. He said he liked Chicago dudes a long time ago. And when I say a long time ago, I'm saying when him and Seven just recently were friends, and Seven after Alvo and him had broke up, he was taking Seven on his bookings, and he was talking about Chicago dudes. So I know that he's gonna be stubborn. He's not gonna want to listen to nobody telling him to take that slow with this new dude from Chicago. Number one, a red flag for him to be easy and tread lightly is that the dude's already trying to come see him and to see if it's gonna work in a relationship. And he already quit his job. That's a red flag that I don't know. It's not looking too good. And let me say this to you too. Shamar will be moving out of his apartment on the 16th, moving into his new apartment. Now, the dude's supposed to be coming this Thursday. Today's Monday. So in 4 days, well, let's say 3 days, let's not even count Thursday. He's supposed to be allegedly coming to spend some time with Shamar. Shamar, still has a place where they can, lay up at. But what happens if the dude decides that he wants to go further with Shamar? That means that the dude's gonna be at Shamar's spot. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Hey, a day in the life. How you doing, sweetie? It's just crazy. I don't know how Shamar be getting him. So I mean, like we were talking about earlier at our 11 a.m. live, Shamar just wants to be loved. He doesn't want to be lonely, and I get it. But he's got to tread lightly. He's got to stop moving so fast in and out of these relationships, and especially if you're talking about somebody who's gang affiliated. I'm not saying that he was, but I'm hearing that he's a street ninja. Let's put it like that. That's as far as I'm gonna go with that. I'm not gonna be saying that he's gang affiliated, but he might be. I'm doing fine. How are you doing? I'm doing good. I was waiting. That's why I would have brought it up actually in my other live, but I just had given it some time. I just wanted to make sure that everything that I was hearing out here and on social media was what it was. Because sometimes, a bunch of people can tell you something. It's like a telephone game. Hey, Australia. And, it's not what it is. Yeah, and I know that Shamar be sharing a lot of stuff that goes on in his life, but sometimes he might not be telling the story, you know, the way it should be told, and it could cause mass confusion and people start running with the narrative, from what he's telling you, and that's not, sometimes what it is. So I just wanted to just have a confirmation on everything that's being said out here publicly. But I'm also hearing, and I'm gonna say it again, Fenty is not happy from my understanding with this whole situation. So I don't know. I hope they don't have a fallout again, him and Fenty. We can all hope someone helps Mar assist him, but it's really his thing. All that can't blame what happened. Bad. I took a shot of Remy when I heard Shamar ask dude why he quit his job. He told dude he should have not done that. He may be street ninja. That's how them teeth got knocked out. Right. Like Larry's was. I don't know. But there are people in his circle that are not happy with Shamar, honey. You know, Shamar gonna do what Shamar wants to do. And that goes for everybody. When you see a vision, your heart is, you know, out for somebody that that's new to you, and you want to be in a relationship and not be lonely. You tend to not listen to what other people say to you, and that's fine. That's his life. I just hope that he's making the right decision. That's all I'm saying. Because and I just hope that this guy is not no rough around the edges to the point where he's putting hands on Shamar, stealing from Shamar. You just don't need to be going through all that. Then Shamar be at another complex calling the police over there a week or two in to moving in. It's just not good. It's not good no way you look at it. Hold on one second, guys. I hope Fenty is understanding about this whole situation. I hope she don't get all funny with him, because it is ultimately at the end of the day, Shamar's decision, what he wants to do. And I know how Fenty feels about when Shamar's in a relationship. It's like he switches up. And I think that Fenty is probably afraid that he's gonna switch up, because he's very, we all know that Shamar can be influenced pretty much and switch up, and we don't need that. And like somebody said that made sense earlier today in the live, Shamar has the habit of getting in these relationships and he derails, and everything that's of importance, like bookings, things that he has to do, because that's what makes him an adult. He puts that on the back burner. He has to stop doing that. He needs to learn how to prioritize, and I hope that that's what he's doing. Having this manager around, the manager's helping him or telling him the importance of prioritizing his business, so he don't end up in the same situation he ended up with when he was dealing with Alvo. And it says, and us all has been supporting mine and speaking real. Yeah, because I'm not going to tell Shamar what he wants to hear. I'm going to tell him what he needs to hear. And I'm not saying anything I say to Shamar, I'm not saying it because I'm trying to hurt his feelings or put him down or throw dirt on his name. I'm just wanting to see him level up, and I feel like if you lie to somebody who you generally want to see win, then you really don't want to see them win. You're really trying to see him crash. Yes, we all been down that road, but at some point, enough is enough. Shamar does not want to be lonely. Loneliness gets the best of some folks. Pray that Shamar just stays focused. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm just praying that Shamar stays focused. Nobody wants to be alone. I'm not trying to say Shamar don't need a relationship. He needs to be alone because he doesn't stay focused on what he has to do as far as his business. I'm actually not afraid of Shamar's decision. I'm afraid of the people he brings into his life, their decision. We don't know what their motives are. We know that Shamar's looking for love. But are they looking for love? If they're not looking for love, they're looking for clout or a bag, then that it's not going to work. You already see how it turned out with Alvo and Shamar. He said something that lets you know he's toxic. Right. Shamar operates like a battered woman. Stockholm syndrome type thing. Listen, we've all been there, done that. People like to tend to act like they haven't been through similar situations in relationships with toxic people. And too many red flags, exactly. Too many red flags. Now, the first red flag is, why would you quit your job before you find another job? And did he quit his job, and does he have a job lined up so when he comes to ATL? Or did he quit his job in Chicago and now he doesn't have a job nowhere and he's coming to Atlanta? These kind of ninjas are not the type that save up money. Come on. That's the only kind of people that should be quitting jobs, and they might be looking for a job when they quit the job that they quit. But the only kind of people that should be doing that is people who've saved a substantial amount of money and it was planned for away. Or quit a job if you have another one lined up. You never quit a job and you don't got another job lined up. I just the nerve of people doing that. What do you quit a job and then expect somebody to look out for you because you think that they're financially stable to help, take care of you and themselves? Hey, Natanya. I don't know. That's crazy. It is what it is. Let me pull up. Let me see. There was a video y'all was talking about. Hold on. We're about to see now. Oh, why'd I do that? I hope he knows what he's doing. That's all I can say. All that I can say, yeah. Do 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 do. All right, I'm looking for it now. Here we go. All right, here we go. All right, I'm gonna put it on now. So let's share this video. Make sure y'all hitting the like button, please, on the way in. And I want to give a shout out to Blasted. Shout out to Blasted.
Thank you guys so much for subscribing to my channel. Let's go ahead and tap into this clip with Shamar. Now, y'all, we all have sat here and witnessed Shamar does not have good luck with these guys. Like, it seemed like everybody that he's dating wants some clout, want a quick come up, want to use him, etc. So he was on the phone with his new boo from Chicago, and he dropped the bombshell and told Shamar that he just quit his job and he wants to come to Atlanta. Okay. Now, kind of sound like to me that he want to come down to Atlanta so Shamar can, kind of take care of him a little bit and, get him back on top. You know what I'm saying? So y'all just got to check out the clip because Shamar do give him some pretty good advice. All right. And y'all let me know what y'all think about it. This don't seem like it's going to end well, y'all. I'm just saying. So if you guys look at the comments, y'all see me telling Shamar in the comments to run.
He needs
all right?
It's
someone out there for everybody. And I don't think this guy's for Shamar. That's just my personal opinion. But y'all, check it out. Let me know what y'all think about it. Now, I do want to point out that I do not promote nor encourage no type of bullying whatsoever. I just simply repeat and respond to what's in this clip. Anywho, you guys check it out and let me know what y'all think about it in the comment section.
Why did you quit your job for? Because they was like getting on my fucking nerves, like, and they was not for me. The job was just not for me. Like they started planning, but they knew I was the best one in there. So like,
you know, he had a backflash when he heard the dude say that because he was thinking about Alvo, and he knows exactly what happened when Alvo didn't have no job and it was just him and Shamar. Alvo really was thinking that Shamar was supposed to take care of him and also pay him to be the manager.
Employees was getting jealous, and then the manager would start getting jealous too, like just trying to help them. Like, oh yeah, like I don't work the job. Well, when you do get let me tell you though, when you do get another job, do not be doing all that. You feel me? Like you can work like that, but don't just quit your job because they get on your nerves. You have to literally do what you have to do. That's how you keep your appointment. That's how you keep up with your bills. That's how you keep on doing. But see, exactly. What I'm telling you is, when you do get another job, do not quit just to quit. Do your full time, so that way they, you know what I'm saying, do that till they retire. Like you see how it is. Like I don't have to explain to you. You be around people every day. People are just irritated. Like you know, some days they be good, some days they be cool. And I'm just not the person that's gonna like stuff, just anything like throughout my life. Like I don't let that be job and nothing because stress and irritation and like you know what I'm saying, depression, that shit can real with certain people. Like yeah. No, you keep on just going back to a job and they have in that. Knowing they don't like you, just playing with you, like. But you ain't gotta do all that now. Gotta do all that and then even God for. You understand me? And then even God for even stepping up about it. The only thing you gotta do is just work. And my mama did. My mama worked all night. You know the crazy part about it? She retired. And then wait, then she don't have to go back to work. They pay her because of the fact that she retired. Mama retired. She used to work at a soul food place. And did a great job. So I'm retired when I turned 65 and I keep working right now. Hell yeah. But I worked a lot. I worked a lot. They took a lot out of my check. They take a lot out of my time. They take a lot from me, but if I keep everything out from me, I was like, but money ain't like money ain't. I really care about personalities. And I really care about being.
Make sure y'all running that like button up.
Like switch it up around me, like 2-3 days or teaming up and shit. Like no, I hate keeping the team up. I'm not that type of person. I always go alone, so I don't really know how I feel to like really, really trust me to depend on like. Understand? Because I know they got to feel me every time. From when I was graduating out of high school, it comes to my graduation day, I walked to graduation. Like, yeah, it was a lot. Like, it did a lot. Yeah, you gotta start working. You gotta not even quit on your job, though. You need to start doing something like that, for real, don't. I really am a chef. I really got my own cooker, like my own bedside starting. Like, if I gotta get it up, I got full trailer or something. Like, I'm gonna be able to work myself. I really am like that type of person that works for themselves. Like, I don't like listening to people because people.
Oh boy, this dude sounds crazy.
The bosses they got a boss. Like that shit needs to irritate you. I feel like if I come to damn, I can't even do that. What? I'm saying like I couldn't just like I don't know like I just feel like I don't know if I get my probation switch to it. I don't know. Is that what you want to do? I mean, if you want to, you know what I'm saying, get your shit over to Atlanta, you can ask your probation officer, ask him and see what he said about it. Yeah, so I feel like that'll be an option too, like. But that shit I got to do for halfway out something else. I do that shit, like, I don't do no fucking that crack myself. Do that, so I know it's gonna be a better start for me, like versus just being like in the same around the same one.
He knows it's gonna be a better start for him. Why? Because you dating Shamar? You freeloader?
Yeah, I know. But I'm just so factually, like I just be like I can't leave because I got to finish. Like, you know, I'd be like, nah, you got to really show me like why it's really you. Like,
he got me over here chewing water.
So I really be adamant on being just a gentleman, being respectful, being just somebody that's like doing something, whether it be working a job, like cooking like trying to get to the top. Like I'm even close to getting my associate's degree. Yeah. Yeah, right. I got like 2 semesters to go, but they told me no because I didn't finish on time. Like the financial aid, so the school I go to, they don't want me to go there. School and to a 4-year university and just go from there. Like I hope my credits transfer. All the credits probably don't even transfer. Right. So
I know it's crazy, Coco.
Like, I'm definitely in down. Like, I'm in college, prison, all that shit. Like, I understand. Let me call you back. Let me call my manager real quick. So my manager. I know you're not gonna call me back. I am gonna call you back. I just gotta call my manager and confirm this with him real quick. All right. Yeah, I'm on the phone with my manager real quick.
He said he got to confirm that with his manager. Ooh. See, so he got a manager that he already knows the history of Shamar and, you know, how people take advantage of him. So he must have told Shamar, whenever you feel like something ain't quite right and you can't handle it and you think somebody's trying to swindle you, you know, use you, just holler at me. Just holler at me. And that's what I think that's why he said, let me call my manager. Yeah, Shamar gonna be all right. He gonna be all right. But I can already smell freeloader. I can already smell freeloader, and that's just my opinion. This dude say he hates social media. Yeah, right. And you know what? A person can hate social media. He might not be around because he wants to be on social media. He might just be around because he just wants the what comes with being, you know, Shamar being famous. Excuse me. What comes with Shamar being famous and what he can get. It could be just about the money Shamar's collecting, him trying to live off of it too. It doesn't even have to be about him wanting to be a social media influencer himself. He might just want to reap the fruits of Shamar's labor. I hope his manager is a good one. I hope so too. What got me is has sense enough to call his manager good. Yeah. Smart. I bet you his manager probably told him, I don't know about him coming out there to see you because you about to move. That means if he's staying longer than, you know, a week or so, he's going to end up moving into your new place with you. And didn't you say you didn't really want nobody knowing where you live? It says this dude is not on the lease. Shamar will be in violation of his lease. Already, not even a month into the lease. That's crazy. Maybe probation will not let him well, I don't think they can say no unless he's, you know, had issues while on probation already. Then they might not do it. But in a lot of cases, the likelihood of him not being able to transfer his probation over, that is not really something that they can just say no. If he's gonna move, he doesn't want to be in that state. He has every right to. He's still going to be on probation. He just will be on probation and supervised in another state. You said an associate's degree in what? I have no idea. I hope the PO says no. I don't think it will last. Shamar was losing interest as they talked. I don't know. It just don't look right already. Shamar better really think about that before he makes that decision. That's all I can say. I really hope that he does. I really do. Because I don't know, that just don't look too right. I'm trying to tell you, man. He got to switch up the plan, switch up the program, man. Stop always doing the same thing. You're going to keep getting the same results. He knows that. He knows better than that. I don't know. All you can do is pray for him. I'm saying the ones that are here to pray, not pray on them, but pray for them. That's all you can do. I hope Shamar, hey, blasted. I hope Shamar runs too. Because I smell somebody who's been in the bushes looking at relationships that Shamar has got into in the past. And they're probably trying to do the same thing. Thinking they're gonna get a free ride off of Shamar's name. Shamar needs to focus on himself. Yep. My son is on the top transplant doctors in Florida. He's going backwards instead of forward. Yep. It's clear what that dude wants from Shamar, why he can't see it. Right. Well, you can't see it because, sometimes people be in denial. Let's just hope that Shamar's not in denial. I think the smartest thing that he did do, and I do have to give him credit, is that he did, in fact, go to, his manager about it. And I hope his manager gave him some sound advice. So I could see it all on Shamar's face. He looked aggravated. Yeah. We all know Shamar desperate for a man. Shamar don't mind taking care of him. No, he does mind. I heard that he's kind of cheap when it comes to that. Surprisingly enough. So I hope that dude knows that that's going to put a wedge in their relationship if he thinks that he's going to just quit his job and think that just because Shamar's who Shamar is, Shamar's going to take his money and take care of Shamar and his dog and himself. Shamar ain't doing that. That's going to put a wedge on the relationship right there. Exactly, because everything has been made public. I do that. He did have a contact. He did have to contact his manager. Hopefully his manager controls Shamar's public appearance. Yep. I'm hoping Shamar is just using it for content. I'm hoping so too, but what people don't understand is a lot of times, Shamar just overshares things that are going on in his life, and it doesn't be for storylines. He's literally, like he's been doing for years before he became popular. That's how he became popular. It's from his videos going online, venting or doing silly, quirky stuff online, and the videos went viral. He had no idea that he was gonna blow up from him. But he used to use social media as an outlet when he was going through things in his life. And that's what made him where he's at now. But I don't think it's a storyline at all. I think that it's a relationship that he's sharing online, and we're already seeing this dude's quitting his job and talking about moving down to ATL and transferring probation and all that too soon into the relationship. Right there's a red flag that Shamar needs to run. Like you said, blasted. They have to check out Shamar's place, do some slim investigating. It has to be approved by both states. Yeah, you're right. He's a codependent. On top of that, Shamar is going to be feeding the dude with the straw He's too young for that. Right. You're right. You're right, Blasted. Yeah. Shamar needs to get it together first before he lets anybody come in his life. Yep. But like I said, I know people in real life. We were talking about it on the last live we did earlier. There's some people, they just can't be alone. Just can't be alone. And it's crazy, but that's how it is. That's just how it is. Just can't be alone. Someone needs to check into this guy. Right. I think, I don't know his manager, but I'm gonna give his manager the benefit of the doubt that he's gonna definitely look out for Shamar, make sure that everything goes according to plan and that nobody's trying to, use Shamar. I'm just gonna give the manager the benefit of the doubt. He's gonna make sure that Shamar's okay. You know what I'm saying? All we can do is just hope. Hope for the best. Don't think the worst. And maybe what the dude's doing is not to use Shamar. Maybe he does love or like Shamar, attracted to Shamar, and he's wanting to be with Shamar and, be a protector to Shamar, treat him, like a human being, not mistreat him and steal from him and, put hands on him and, and they can, be together and live happily ever after. You got to only pray for the best. Might not be as bad as what it seems. I'm just playing the devil's advocate. Only time will tell what's going to happen between this new dude that he's messing with. Maybe the guy isn't a slime ball. Maybe the guy's not trying to freeload off of Shamar. Maybe he is going to come to Atlanta and find himself a job and take care of himself and help with half the bills if he does end up moving in with Shamar. Maybe. We don't know. We have to wait and see how it plays out. He got mellow. Shamar been cozy up to him. I'll trust Mello before I trust the man from Chicago with no teeth. I know it, right? Listen, Blasted, that tells a story right there. Make sure y'all are hitting that like button. Hit the like button. I'm about to get off in a second. Yeah, them teeth assists tell a story right there. Tell me about it. I'm trying to tell you. Shamar, if you're listening, just say no. Yep. I would have told the dude after he quit his job, I don't think I want you to even come to see if it's gonna work out in Atlanta or do any transferring of your probation until further notice. Because what I need to figure out is how are you gonna take care of yourself prior to even coming to see me every day of the week without a job? You quitting a job. Where did Shamar find him? Does anyone know? I believe probably one of the times that he had a booking in Chicago. I mean, I don't know for sure. It's also he could have met him because Shamar life is on social media. Another thing I want to say to you too, getting off the subject a little bit about Shamar. Shamar would be a billionaire if he monetized being on these social media platforms and stop playing games. Stop acting like you bigger than the program. I just can't understand somebody that can bring in views and sometimes ain't even talking about nothing. Can go on YouTube, bring in many of views, and he's so mixed up into the wrong stuff. He ain't focusing on what he should be focusing on. He's just wasting life and time away talking, and ain't monetizing none of it. It's, to me, it's crazy. It's crazy work. It really is. But he need, like I said, now that he has that manager, like, you know, who knows? I might even reach out and maybe see if I can talk with his manager. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I not with Shamar, but with his manager. And I know that they're under, the manager can only say but so much, but I can talk to him generally speaking, and just and then he can talk with Shamar and say, yeah, have you spoke to this person about, you know, your channel? And if he says yes, then it will be give him the green light for him to say, okay, so she's been trying to help you get monetized. So this is what I'm gonna do as your manager. I'm gonna help you get that channel monetized so that Shamar has a second income stream. Somebody has to be able to, hey, Carletta, you know what I'm saying, help him set that up so that he has another income stream, you know, on his belt. So if one thing falls through, he has something else to fall back on. They say Fendi took him to Chicago and that's where he found him. Okay, right. Also on one of their bookings. So I only wish the best for him. So, but he's got to wish the best for himself. He's got to want the best for himself. Is what I should say, actually. Thank you so much, Blasted. Thank you, sweetie. So I'm not staying on too long because I got to go back live at 4 o'clock. So I want to sit here and rest for a little while. I just want to update you. But like I said, I didn't want to speak too much on what I heard this morning of everyone saying whatever about the boyfriend. And two, I had got some information on the back end to confirm what I had already heard. I didn't say that nobody lied about anything, but you still got to do your due diligence before you really get into a conversation about something. You want to make sure that the conversation really exists to what we're really talking about, and it's not something that's been made up or a seed that's been planted and everyone's going around, you know, social media talking about something that doesn't exist. So I just wanted to fact check it, do my due diligence, and make sure that that was what it was. And it is true that the boyfriend did quit his job, thinking about transferring to ATL, transferring his probation over there and everything. But the thing I'm worried about, and I'm going to say this before I end this live, is where is the job come in? You can't just go quit your job, move to another state, move into Shamar's house and think Shamar's supposed to take care of you until you find another job. It just doesn't work that way. So on the way out, make sure y'all hit that like button. Also, make sure that you are following me over on the platform where I will be putting my uncensored content. Follow me on my Rumble channel. Okay, guys? Make sure you subscribe to the Rumble channel. Rumble. All right, love y'all. Stay blessed. Happy holidays. I hope that y'all are going to a cookout and getting your eat on. Eat for me. I'm just going to be making some steak tacos tonight. And love y'all. Stay blessed, and I'm out. Bye for now. Mwah, mwah, mwah.